Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Champfooty. In today's edition, we're talking about the Champions League round of 16 fixtures. The Champions League round of 16 fixture is here again, and we have a lot of mouth-watering fixtures. After the Champions League playoffs, the remaining teams that made it out of the playoffs are now paired with each other. They're all paired with the teams that finished as the top 8. The top 8 teams are being paired with those teams that played out in the playoff. And now we have some important games, and this match is the round of 16, one of the most important stage in the knockout of the Champions League. And now at this stage of the competition, it's going to be a two-legged affair, just as we all know. And then again, we have some fixtures. And for today being the 10th of March 2026, I think the first match on the list is Galatasaray versus Liverpool. This Galatasaray side, they had a Pyrrhic victory over Juventus. After winning the first match 5-2, they went on to play the second leg at Turin and they lost 3-0 in a regular time and managed to get 2 goals back and qualified with goal aggregate. It would have been a different ball game for the Galatasaray side, but then again, they had to win in extra time over a 10-man Juventus side. But then meeting this Liverpool side, I think this is going to be the end of the road for Galatasaray. I just have to be realistic. With the way Galatasaray played, their defense is so porous against this Liverpool side, which we all know that Liverpool have a very good record in the Champions League. I think this is going to be the end of the road for the Galatasaray side. Although with Victor Osimhen in top form, I see the lack of team chemistry in this Galatasaray side as one of their greatest undoing. They lack this kind of team chemistry. The team, they're more of individualistic play more than a team effort, a collective play. So I think this is going to be one of their greatest undoing against this Liverpool side. This Liverpool side, it is a known fact that they are out of the Premier League race. I don't know if they are still in the FA Cup. I think they're out of the FA Cup. And now this Champions League is something that Liverpool want to fight for. They have to go all out on this Champions League. So Galatasaray versus Liverpool, my prediction in this match is that Liverpool is going to get a win or a draw in this fixture. Also, we have another match, which is Newcastle versus Barcelona. This Newcastle side, they lost 3-1 in the FA Cup round. The round 5 of the FA Cup against Man City. They lost 3-1. I remember that the first time that Barcelona and Newcastle met in the Champions League was at the Newcastle. I think Barcelona managed to end a vital 2-1 victory. But then again, this Newcastle side are very good at home. And remember that this Newcastle side, 10-man Newcastle side, defeated Manchester United 2-1. I think the guy who scored the goal, he scored it at the death. That beautiful run play, and the guy executed a well perfected counter-attack to snatch a late victory over Manchester United in the Premier League. So what I see here is this game is going to be tight. Barcelona have been getting, they have been getting the results in their last 2 matches. I see Barcelona, I think Lamine Yamal scored a hat-trick over Villarreal and scored a long goal over Atlético Bilbao. But then again, I see that if this Newcastle side can isolate Lamine Yamal and don't allow him to have his mazy runs and throw ball into for a cross, and if they can isolate him from executing that well perfected R2 shot, his finesse shot, it's going to be very difficult for Barcelona. Barcelona, I think front there in the attack, Barcelona are lacking that attacking instinct. That traditional number 9 player, you know what I mean, the central forward. Barcelona lacks that central forward who can still step up in decisive matches or in a tight match like this. Maybe if the Newcastle players, they try to isolate Lamine Yamal and prevent him from getting his kind of beautiful plays. But then again, it's going to be very difficult. So I see this match, Newcastle will be very cautious in this match. They won't want to try to concede much. They'll try to hold Lamine Yamal from getting those. So I think it's going to be a game of battle of wits. A battle of wits, no more. I don't see this game that is gonna be a blowout like most people expect it. I think that this match is gonna be an under 3.5. We might see goals in this game, but I don't think the goal will be up to 4. At least between the range of 0 to 3 goals in this match. This match is gonna be a very fierce affair. We have Atalanta versus Bayern. Atalanta Bayern Munich side. Bayern Munich are well above Dortmund in terms of play, in terms of getting the result, in terms of Champions League experience. I don't think this Dortmund side have won the Champions League, but Bayern Munich, I think the last time they won the Champions League was during the Premier League, and this has been one of those factors that are affecting them in the domestic league. But then again, in the Champions League, we see that this team, they made it out as one of the best top 8 teams. And now playing against this Atlético Madrid side, this Atleti side show that, you know, they can be able to get the result against top side. We saw what they did against Barcelona in the first leg of the Copa del Rey. They played Barcelona 4-0. We saw Ademola Lookman, we saw Julian Alvarez and all that. These players are playing very well. Antoine Griezmann has been doing so well. And I think with the acquisition of Ademola Lookman to bolster the attack in the Champions League, I think this match, Atlético Madrid at home against Tottenham, bro, this is gonna be a straightforward win for Atlético Madrid. There are no two ways about it. Atlético Madrid for the win. I think that is that for today's. The finals. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for our channel, Champfooty. Thank you very much.